G'day guys, bit of a shame here. I had this rocker cover open and wanted to make a YouTube video, not so much on changing the rock cover gasket. It's pretty straightforward in the distributor O-ring, but just on what a marvel of engineering this was. I was approximately 18 years old when this engine came out, the SR20 DE. D for double overhead cam, E for ECCS. Electronic control combustion system, which is fuel injection. And yeah, the injection systems these days are more advanced. From memory, these have some type of semi-sequential injection because the RB30 in the turbo did with the VL turbo Skyline block. But you've got here mass airflow meter, you've got everything but 4 coil packs. So these days, you just get 4 coil packs and it's pretty much the same thing. This is a very advanced car, very, very reliable, and every single piece of plastic that I undid didn't break. In fact, when I undid these and bent it back all the way, they didn't snap. Just shows you, if you look at my videos about the Audis, how bad those cars really are, and we do only sort of remember that when you start seeing these Japanese cars. This car's got 160,000 kilometers on it, and I've just completed the rocker cover job and gone, oh no, I forgot to make the video. The main thing is to have the Permatex grey specifically in the correct locations. Okay, because Nissan did that, and it can be very hard to see when it's been leaking and stuff like that. So just remember that there is sealant from Nissan around the perimeter of these half moon seals, and obviously there's 4 seals there, but that's just a waste of time. I could look at this engine all day, and back in the Triple S, this is not a Triple S, this is a Q, but back in the day, this was so smooth and so refined, and from memory it's only got 104 or 109 kilowatts, but this is the making of the SR20 DET. And yeah, boy do I love these engines. I learned everything I know. Was the base was on these twin cam engines and on the Mazda twin cam engines, and you know, these engines are still going today. Like for example, in the Mazda series cars, those engines in the Focuses, their heritage goes right back to, I mean, the 80s just about, but it was the early 90s, while Mercedes-Benz and certain manufacturers still had mechanical fuel injection. So this era, the 300E, had mechanical fuel injection when this engine was ready for production. Shame, Mercedes-Benz. So thanks to there was a bloke watched my LC500 Lexus video that I made off the bat just in New Zealand with my youngest son Jonah, and he goes, no, you exaggerated, the Japanese do make advances and inventions. So I basically said, the Japs make great cars, they are my preferred car, though the Germans are the one that invent ABS, pretensioners, airbags, whatever it may be. But I said the Germans invent everything and the Japanese copy it. This is a big no-no for me, I'll never do that. But yeah, well, I just did. But yeah, you know, apparently the Japs have made some world first things in the new Lexus SC500 or LS400, 500, but yeah, I sort of forgot, and it's sort of the way the universe works that I had a reminder today of what I know, that the Japanese do pioneer technology. You know, I don't know who invented fuel injection. It was probably the Germans, but at the end of the day, yeah, they do the bulk of it, but this is the reliability. And this rocker cover was barely leaking. Like, the guy just wanted it changed because a mobile mechanic quoted him $2,000 to do it all. But you know, yes, it's got a distributor, but take away that and have a look at the actual reliability of these cars. I heard back in the day a few of them threw pistons out of the side of the block. I don't know what that was about, but basically, I'm just checking I've done everything up. Yep. And this clip here. Yeah, but basically you've got the reliability here, which is unmatched. It's just impossible, even in today's market, for the Germans to produce a car or an engine or a car in total as reliable as this Pulsar. This is a N15. It happens to be a 1997 build, but this engine was well and truly ready well before 1993, and it's a marvel of engineering, absolute marvel of engineering. I know with the RB30 that they took a Mercedes-Benz straight six for the Lexus guy and copied that internally with the arrangement of the cylinder head maybe, but yeah, well done. Shame about Nissan these days, because boy have they lost their way. Renault's got them now and it's all over. It's like, it's just no good. I won't make the analogy I was just thinking of, but yeah, no good at all. But these were the heydays, and they actually weren't. So Nissan had a big struggle, especially manufacturing in Australia. This car's made in Japan, but the previous generation was made in Australia, and equally was the Holden Astra. They did some sort of joint arrangement with the GM engine in it, that wretched engine. But this is a true Japanese engine. Bravo, Nissan, and shame I couldn't show you the internals, but now you can see the externals. Hope you're all well, guys. Bye.